8, we were doing the poem The Schoolboy. Schoolboy, you will relate very much with the child, small child who is in the poem, because this child was not happy with the type of discipline that is followed in the school, and moreover he was also not happy with the type of the education that is being imparted in the school. He was not at all happy. He feel that his childhood, his innocence, it is taken away from him. Okay, so let me just revise the previous ones. I love to rise in a summer morn, when the birds sing on every tree, the distant huntsman winds his horn, and the skylark sings with me of what sweet company. So here the poet is displaying the happy mood of the child, that the child is very happy in the morning. When he wakes up, he feels delighted to see the atmosphere around him, and he feels really, he feels it enjoyable too. But to go to school in summer morn, of it drives away all joy. But his happiness did not last long. As he goes to school, his happiness, it changes into sadness. Okay, his happiness, it changes. Sit properly, beta. What's his name? Sit properly and put your mask, please. Don't get it down. So, and he feels sad while going to school under a cruel eye outworn. Cruel eye outworn, here it shows the discipline as well as the strict nature of the teacher, who is always paying attention towards him, who is always pinpointing him. The child is not at all feeling happy in the school, right? The little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. And the little ones means the young children. How they are spending the time in the school? They are spending the time in the school in sighing, means, oh my God, when this day would pass. They are not enjoying there. And dismay means sadness. The next paragraph we have done. Then at times I drooping sit, means not in an active stage. Okay, with drooping his shoulders and bordings, in a very relaxed manner. Okay, in a very uninteresting manner he was sitting. And spend many an anxious hour, nor in my book can I, yes, spend many an anxious hour means, and I spend many anxious means many, you can say, interesting time in a very dull manner, means because he is not feeling interested in the type of the studies which are going on in the school. Yes, beta, any problem? You please come forward, very far behind. Okay, in an anxious hour. Why change? Nor in my book can I take delight. Delight means happiness, but here it is interest. Okay, but I'm not facing any kind of interest in my books also. I'm not enjoying my books, right? And nor sit in learning's bar. Learning's bar. Bar is means, like, for example, this is a tree. Okay, and this complete part, it is the bar, which is providing shade. And here what it is used for? It is used for school or the institution. It is used for school and it is used for institution, and this is a metaphor. Likh lo, for example, when extracts will be given, the teacher can ask which is the literary device or the poetic device used here. This is the poetic device. How it is metaphor? हमें कैसे पता चला that this is metaphor? Because there is a comparison without like or as. No like or as is used. Okay, so this is a comparison without like or as. Then it is simile. Okay, if like or as is there, then it is called as simile. Okay, Guntas got what is the difference between simile and metaphor? No. 1 minute. Raise up your hands. Who will tell me that? No, not these three students. This line behind. Suppose I say, simple example, the sun is shining like a hot ball of fire. Okay? Or I write, or make any sentence. Compare any situation. कोई भी sentence बनाओ चलो. Make any sentence. Compare anything. I'm feeling like. These students will make. I am on the seventh sky. Use word like or as. Now make any sentence. Guntas, you can. As the sun was like a ball of fire. Okay, right. Okay, it means you are making comparison between water. Okay, and sun. Like water is very hot like that of sun. Yes. She is brave like a tiger. How she is? There is a comparison. And in that comparison, what we have used like words. Like word. So this is called as simile. Okay. The same example, she said, she is brave like a tiger. If I speak the same line in this manner, she is a tiger. Okay, so here what it means, she is a tiger. That the girl has changed into tiger, it means this. What it means? If I say he is a tiger, okay, what it means? It means that, yes, accurate. It means that I'm brave, he said. Okay, okay, for example, he's a cat in our house. Means very clever, cunning one. Okay, it means here I have used direct adjective, but have I used like or as word? No. Okay, so this is called as metaphor. This is the only difference. In simile, we use comparison is made in both simile as well as in metaphor. Okay, but in simile, we are using the word like or as, but in metaphor, we are not using the word like or as. Now got? Okay. आपने कौन सा बोला था? Seven sky means at the top. It is a metaphor. Like or as तो word नहीं ना use हुआ उसमें. नहीं, otherwise तो है ना idiom, but it can be also. Otherwise तो वो है idiom. Right? Clear now, simile and metaphor. So I was talking about learning bar. Learning bar means school or institution. So it is a metaphor. Okay. Learning bar worn through with the dreary shower. Up now see dreary shower. Again it is a metaphor. Dreary means shower. Shower means, what is shower? Shower means something you get. Shower यही होता है ना, something you get. Okay. Here what he gets in school or institution? Education. Knowledge. Dreary means sad or unhappiness or unhappy. It means that he is not happy with the type of education that he gets in the school. What it means that he is not at all happy with the type of education, with the type of knowledge that he gets in the school. Worn through means tired of. Worn through means through. Through means through. Okay, worn through means tired or uninteresting or feeling uninterested. I'm feeling tired, I'm feeling uninterested in the type of education that is being imparted in the school or the institution. Why he is not feeling happy in the school or the institution?
Because of the fear of the cruel outcome, discipline of the.
Yes, because he is not happy with the strictness or the discipline that is being followed in the school. He never wanted that kind of discipline. He wanted some freedom, and which is otherwise absent in the school. So now, okay, right. Next, how can the bird that is born for joy? So how can the bird, again bird is compared to that of
Happiness.
no, not with happiness. Who is this bird? No, freedom. Yes, freedom, but whose freedom? The boy's freedom, right? The boy's freedom. How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? So a bird, you know, is born for freedom.
Yes.
You can take a bird, you can cage a bird, okay, and provide all the food in the cage. The bird will be happy? No. The moment you open the door of the cage, the bird will fly away. It means what is the most lovable thing for a bird is freedom. Independent to fly wherever he wants. So the bird is always born to be free, right? And he said that how can a bird be happy in a cage? He would not be happy, he would never be happy, okay? How can a child, when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? Youthful spring is again metaphor. Note down, youthful spring is metaphor. Again, for what it is used?
It is used for the boy.
Young boy or the young days of the boy. Right? So the boy is comparing himself to that of a bird. What the boy is doing? He is comparing himself to that of a bird. He says like, I'm coming to that point. Okay, like a bird is never happy in the cage, or the bird is born free to fly in the sky. Okay, so how can a child, when fears annoy, so how the child who is afraid of this kind of atmosphere, annoy means of this, you can say irritation, who is afraid of this kind of irritation, but droop his tender wing, how he would be happy in this kind of environment that is in school? And droop his wing means he will shed his wing. Shed his wing means he will not be free to whatever he want to do. Droop his wing, tender means soft. Soft, no, only tender means soft. Soft. Wing means here the flight, the freedom. It means that if the freedom is stopped, freedom is curtailed. Freedom is curtailed. No, afterwards. Freedom is curtailed. How can a child be happy? Droop his tender wing means he will shed his soft wings. Which wings? Freedom. Okay, he would never be happy in this kind of environment. He would never be happy in this kind of curtailed. CUR. Curtails means stopped. Right? Now got this paragraph? Here in this paragraph, the boy is comparing himself to that of a bird. He is feeling that he would never be happy in this kind of environment in school where his freedom is curtailed, where he is devoid of any kind of freedom, where freedom is not given to him. What he would feel? He would feel unhappy in this kind of environment. So, next page. He is afraid, he is irritated of that kind of. Yes, very good. So next, oh father and mother, if birds are nipped off, nip off. What is the meaning of nip? Means pressed, stop the activity. You must have heard of this, nip the evil in the bud. What is the meaning of it?
The bird. Destroy at the beginning.
Destroy at the beginning. Same thing he is saying. Same thing he is saying, oh father, mother, means he is requesting to his father, mother, he is asking his parents. If a bud is nipped at the starting, okay, will it bloom into flower? No. If bud is nipped in the starting, it will never bloom into a flower. And blossoms blown away. Blown away means carried off. All the happiness is carried off from the face of the child, and it will not grow into a you can say complete developed person, right? What is, if suppose if I speak that the bird is compared to that of a bud, and flower जब वो बनेगा तो means क्या होगा वो child? Means it has developed completely. Flower means complete development. But what he is saying that if a bud is nipped away, or if bud is nipped in the starting, it will never bloom or it will never grow into a complete flower. A boy कैसे complete flower बनेगा? What it means? How a boy can be a complete flower? Due to the lack of freedom, due to lack of choices, the boy will never be happy. Okay, he will never be happy. Okay, he will means there will not be complete development of the child taken place. Or you can say that the complete development of the child will not take place, and he will not grow up into a complete person or human being. So, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day by sorrow and care's dismay, how shall the summer arise in joy, or the summer fruits appear? Now see, again means the boy is comparing himself. Now he is comparing, like suppose, if the tender means soft, weak, when the plant grows, when it is a small plant, Gunta silent. When a plant is very small, it is in its growing phase, small plant. From the seed, small plantlet is produced. Imagine this small plant is a young boy. So when this plant is, okay, when this small plant is stripped, means it is torn. It means it is filled with unhappiness. Okay, then it is not given any joy and any happiness. Suppose I'm making on the board, see here. So now, suppose this is a young plant. And imagine this young plant is a boy whose leaves or branches are very tender. Tender means soft. So now, when this tender plant, it is not given freedom to develop, then what will happen? It will not flourish. It will not turn into tree. See, a young, very small plant, it turns into a tree. Then it will bloom into a tree? No. So similarly, what the boy is saying that if the tender plants are stripped of their joy, and if this plant, if this boy, okay, it is not given freedom or happiness, it will not grow into a complete plant. Complete plant means complete development. Okay, it will not develop into a complete plant. And you know that when this flower, it will plant, it will grow, it will bloom, it will give out flowers. Okay, when flowers are there on the plants, spring season. And in poems, what spring season signifies? Happiness. Spring means happiness. Okay, so how he says that it means that the plant will not be happy in the spring days. He will be again in the sad state, and by sorrow and cares dismay. Why he will be unhappy? Because of sorrow, because of dismay means sadness. Note down the meaning side by side. Dismay means because of sadness, right? Because of sadness, it means that this young flower, which is actually a boy, if freedom is not given to that child or to that boy, he will not develop completely. He will not enjoy his life. He will not be happy in his spring days. Or spring days, you can also compare it that of, again, metaphor. Spring days means youthful days. Okay, if I write kid, here is infant, child, young, mature, and then old. Which is the most energetic phase? Young. Young is the most energetic phase when person is full of enthusiasm and he is having physical energy also to do each and everything. Because till here, energy is not completely developed, and after that, energy started decreasing, right? So what it means? It means that when the child is not given any type of freedom, the child will not be happy in his youthful days. It means this young age, which is called as spring phase or spring days. Spring days means happiness when everywhere happiness is there. Okay, so it is which phase? Youthful days, young days. The child will not be happy during his youthful days, right? How shall the summer arise in joy or the summer fruits appear? And if this will not be there, means freedom will not be given, or the child is not enjoying his study or enjoying the kind of knowledge that is being imparted in the schools. Tushar silent. Then what it means? It means that how the child bloom. Okay, how the child will develop. What is the meaning of fruits here? Fruit given by the child, what it means?
How it's developed.
Suppose you grow up, you will get a proper job, you are earning a good salary, you are meeting all your expenses, you are giving money to your parents. What is this? This is the fruit you are giving to your parents. Happy and healthy life. Right? So this is what actually is how can the child will give fruits in the summer season. Means when it will be a mature one, when it will be a mature one, he will not attain success. Okay, so this is all about the point. Right? Again, for all the lines, rhyme scheme is A, B, B. Most of all, here metaphor is used. Okay, which poetic device is used? Metaphor. A simile is not used, metaphor is used. Clear now? A, B, B. A, B. See here. Right? Now little bit of, let me ask you side by side. You people will tell me the meaning of the lines. Okay? So for example, I'm starting from this fourth paragraph. How can the bird that is born for joy sow in a cage and sing? Yes, Guntas explain the meanings of these two lines. How can the bird that is born in joy sit in a cage and sing? What is the meaning? हाँ चलो बताओ. Yes, it means that the bird which is meant to be free, which is born to be free, how can he live in a cage? So now next line. How can a child, when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing? Means similarly, the child who is living in a cage. Here cage means strict environment. Yes, strict environment of the school. When he is fears annoy means when he is irritated of this, when he is afraid of this irritating behavior there. Okay, how he feels enjoyment there, what he will do ultimately, he will droop his wing means his wing is shed, or it is, you can say, it is not given much energy and freedom, and ultimately he will sit and listen forcibly. With force he is listening. When you are not completely happy for a thing, you feel interested? No. जब आपको फोर्सिबली बिठा दिया जाए यहाँ से, वो अपने 8 to 5 बैठना ही बैठना, you will feel interesting? No. Okay, so and forget the youthful spring. Forget means he will not bloom into a happy human being and successful human being. Next, oh father, mother, if buds are nipped and blossoms blown away. What is the meaning? Yes. If the birds, see the book please. You don't know, I think, which page I'm asking. Very bad. This is again wrong on your part. Next, beta. What is the meaning? Oh father, mother, if buds are nipped and blossoms blown away. Tushar. Yes, if buds are nipped means they are separated from the plant. Okay, then their flowers will not bloom and flowers are also separated. Then what will happen? And if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day. Which springing day? Yes, beta, what is the meaning? What is the meaning? And the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day. The child is happy in his youthful days, but if that joy is taken away from the child, how can he be happy? Okay, in his youthful days, but what he will suffer from? Only sorrow and sadness. Okay, how shall the summer arise in joy and summer fruits appear? Pragati, what is its meaning? Then how this child be a how can the child be a happy one and a successful one? Right, so that's it, what we have to do for this poem. How we will do, don't worry, in the next period. We will do in the next period.